What it do? It's me again. Sasha B, boss lady, dictator, whatever retarded little nicknames I've coined myself. And I was going to talk about a number of things today. I think at first, I was going to talk, of course, about the infamous Britney Spears. But I realized that the situation with Britney Spears right now, it's not funny. I mean, at least I don't think it's funny. I mean, the child needs prayers. She has children. I don't think it's funny that she's going through this. She having all types of breakdowns, doing all types of things and drugs and standoffs with police officers. It's not funny to me, and I like to make y'all laugh, and I can't laugh about that because I don't think it's very funny. Then I was going to talk about this new Raz B video with him and his cousin, aka child molester, aka rapist, aka, what is it, Chester the molester, Michael Jackson #2, R. Kelly #3, whatever you want to call him. I'm just going to talk about that video. Then I was like, you know what? That's ignorant. I could care less about that. What they do in their bedroom, because in some countries that's legal to have sex with your cousin. If that's what your body, desires it, hey, go for it. So, I was like, I'm not going to talk about that. But then, I'm sorry, I'm in a bad mood while I'm making this video. I have these birds squeaking. Anybody want some birds? And on top of that, I have a lot going through my mind. I'm starting to think that somebody's trying to play mind games with me, basically. And then it's starting to scare me because anytime somebody wants to play mind games, it just, the behavior turns into something very sociopathic. And I'm scared, and this person's going to hear my mouth pretty soon, basically. And, so yeah, that's been on my mind. I'm going to make a video about that later on. But right now, I'm going to make a video about teachers with attitudes. I understand, especially if you're a high school teacher, I can dig it. That some of us, it's like we jump on your nerves on purpose, and then we stay on that one nerve, and we just pounce, 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 pounce on that one nerve. I can understand that. But your job as a staff member, as a teacher, whatever you're doing in the school, your job is to remain poised during all of this. You have to remain poised. You can't act ignorant. You're a teacher. What kind of example are you setting? Because believe it or not, you are setting a very large example, whether you want to believe it or not. So, I don't understand, because I have a teacher, she's going to remain nameless because I've heard that some of the staff members at our school do spy on us through YouTube and whatnot. But this heifer, I'm about 3 seconds off acting ignorant all up and down her classroom. She makes me so mad, I just want to piss on myself. Y'all understand? I just want to relieve myself on the floor and leave her to clean it up. I can't stand her. I grit. I hate being fake, but I'm fake to the heifer every day. And you know what? When I graduate, I sure won't come back to visit you. I'll walk past the room when I graduate. I ain't coming back to visit you. If you say how, I'm going to be like, who that is? I won't. Lord Jesus. It's like her attitude is ridiculous. She has the attitude like, I don't know, maybe it's that menopause, but she's acting like she's 5 years old. And she's one of those people, she likes to cause a scene. She's not like me. When I cause a scene, I like to cause a scene, I'm not going to lie. But my scenes, they're not dramatic. When I like to cause a scene, I like to be doing something funny, making everybody laugh or something. You know what I mean? This heifer, it's like she likes to humiliate other students. It's like she gets an attitude with you, and you can cop them right back because she's the type of person, she feels stupid afterwards. So all you gotta do is just cock an attitude right back. And it's going on and on with me, but I'm like, I'm sick of just copping a little attitude with her. You know what I'm saying? I'm sick of that. I want to act ignorant. I want to be belligerent, loud, and boisterous, but I'm not. She wants me to act that way, and I'm not going to. I'm not going to act that way because I promised myself something over the summer. Y'all don't know what I promised myself, but I promised myself over the summer, and she ain't gonna push me to those extremes, okay? But I don't know. I need guidance from the Lord right now. And when I walk into her class, I need guidance from the Lord, because it's like every day it's an attitude of me snatching papers out of my hand, throwing papers back at me. If she throw down another paper, I might have to have some parents come up in there. I don't like the way this hat is fitting. I'm going to have to take that off and put my hair from behind my ears. But anyways, what's wrong? Like, I'm cool. I laugh. You know, I do what I'm supposed to do in the class most of the time. I don't understand her problem, and I don't understand her ignorance. I don't understand why she feels like the need to humiliate students in front of the class. And she hasn't humiliated me the way she has yet, but I've seen what she's done to some other students. Like, she'll have a small problem with them personally. She has all the opportunity in the world to talk to them before class starts, because the class takes a while to fill up. Everyone's going to the restroom, getting a drink, going to lockers. You know, she has a chance to talk to this particular boy one-on-one. Tell me why this heifer, and yes, I do refer to her as a heifer, because tell me why this heifer waits till the class fills up to open her mouth and yell at him and just make him feel low. And it almost like brought a little grin to her face, and it just bothered me for days. Like, oh Lord, like I didn't know there were people like that. So that, you know, and she's so childish in her behavior. I mean, like, okay, I can understand. When you give us a paper before our winter break, I can understand you being upset that we've lost our papers or whatever, but I'm sitting there and I'm like, should I go ask this heifer for a paper? Because I'm not in the mood. It's the time of the month. If she cops an attitude, I might have to leave her classroom and remove myself from that situation. But, you know, I sit there for a while and I watch all these students go up and I watch her give each and every one of them attitude because, you know, over break she gave us a paper and of course we lost. What do you think? We're on winter break for what, 2 weeks? Of course we don't care about your assignment. We don't. So I'm watching, you know, the line fill up. They're getting their paper. She's being all over dramatic. So I go up and I'm like, you know what, maybe she's just going to go, because I can handle that, because, you know, I'm the type of person, I'll go, even louder than the way you did it. So I go up there. She starts yelling to the very top of her voice, child. I mean, like, full-fledged, yeah. Why don't her vocal cords hurt from that? I mean, it was that type of thing right there. I mean, she decided she was going, you know what? I knew I should have checked the notebook. I knew I should have checked the notebook. As soon as I get up there, and I'm sitting there, I watch 6, 7 students go up before I do. But when I get up there, you know, she cops a little attitude. But she didn't. But it was directed towards me, but it wasn't. You know what I'm saying? And she does that a lot because she knows that I'll get an attitude right back. And I want to tell her, because she's acting like she's my age. She's acting like she's 16. I just want to tell her, like, lady, be a grown woman. I'm sure that menopause ain't no joke, sister. It ain't no joke. But be a grown woman about the situation. I can understand you getting mad, but don't do what I'm up there and then throw me my paper after you done licked your trifling fingers on. I can get my own paper. You have to lick your fingers. You ain't lick your fingers for nobody else's paper. I just, you know, like, if you a teacher, be grown. Be grown. Who's calling me? Are you serious? Anyways, be grown. Quit. Hold on, somebody's calling me. That's rude. I know it's my parents. They hear me making this video. Don't act like you're a teenager. Don't act like you're a child. You know, if you're a teacher and you're watching this right now, please be grown about the situation. Because we can't act grown. We're looking at you as an example. You know, we're the future, blah, blah, blah. We're literally looking at you as an example. When we see you acting dumb, ignorant, and just, you know, don't get mad when we act like that, because we're children, we're teenagers. Compared to you, we are babies. You're grown. What can make you act like that? As a grown person, a middle-aged person, you know, that's supposed to be teaching kids. You have no shame? Does it feel good when you make a child feel this low? You know, does it feel good when you snatch and throw papers back? Do you feel the ignorance? Do you like it when people like me get attitudes right back with you and make you feel low and put you in your place? Is that what you like? Because you shouldn't. You should be embarrassed, and you need some type of guidance. And you know what? To that particular teacher, I'm gonna continue smiling and being fake to her because I'm only in her class. What? One more semester? Not even one more semester. Just this semester, and I'm done. I'm done. And I won't ever have to see her again in life. And you know what? I'm gonna respect her. I'm gonna respect her more than she respects herself and the rest of the students in the classroom. But to all the teachers and all the adults out there, please be grown about different situations. Be grown.